Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? Hold on 1 second. What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Hard8, the truth. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's good, people? Gather up. Gather up. What's good? What's good? Make sure y'all check out AGSLIVE this past Sunday that just aired. Make sure y'all go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Gave y'all 6 hours, you know what I mean? So I know some of y'all probably still holding that down for throughout the week and all that. You dig? So, you know. Yeah, check that out. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? Check that out, man. But yeah, we here really to talk about some gaming because that's what I'm here for. That's what I actually care about. Is this gaming shit. But I'm gonna give my final thoughts on Drake versus Kendrick, and then I can move on from that. But I'm really here for this gaming shit because there's some bombs was dropped today, man. Some fucking bombs was dropped today. Oh boy, it's crazy, man. The shit crazy, man. It's crazy out here in these gaming streets right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we here to talk about this shit, man. It's getting wild out here. But that's where we starting at with it, man. Shout out to Big Ox for the super chat. Thank you for the entertainment, like always. Appreciate that, player. Good looking, good looking. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if y'all don't mind. If y'all, if you're really in a big deal, go ahead and hit that like button. And yeah, we're gonna get into y'all probably. I know y'all niggas be emotional, man. Some of y'all niggas, y'all be emotional and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always got y'all emotions tied into shit. Y'all nigga, I don't like. It's crazy because I don't think like even when it come to gaming, you know what I mean? Y'all either corporate slaves or whatever. So it's like even with this Drake and Kendrick shit, because I ain't, before this whole beef shit, I ain't know a whole lot about they fans and all that and what's going on and all that shit. But I have seen over the past week or two, I have seen, man, it's the same thing as gaming. It's the same thing as gaming. Y'all some emotional motherfuckers for people y'all don't know, that don't know you or give y'all a time of day. Y'all niggas just always emotional over something. Like, and it's always over some shit that doesn't even like matter to you and what you got going on in your life and all that shit. Again, it's the same thing. It's like people be thinking like gaming is crazy how people act when it comes to games. You know what I mean? Corporate slaves, how they be acting. But that shit is the same thing all across entertainment. Doesn't matter what it is, man. Doesn't matter what it is. Sneaker brands, car brands, entertainers. It does not matter what it is. Phones, Apple, Android. The shit is the same across all forms of entertainment. It's just emotional niggas. And I love taking advantage of your emotional niggas, making y'all pussies bleed because you should know better, dog. Y'all niggas be emotional over shit that don't even matter at the end of the day to you. Y'all be emotional for products, for corporations, for strangers, all types of shit. And I just take advantage of that shit, man, because y'all niggas are emotional and y'all soft, and it's just easy to pick y'all apart and make you niggas whine and cry. Y'all run all over the internet. It's just whatever I get into, once I sense that y'all are there, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it because I can't stand fucking emotional corporate cocksuckers or anything like extra super duper fanboys. Y'all niggas are fucking the worst. That's why I love taking advantage of you motherfuckers, man. It's the reason why I'm me and y'all are y'all, man, because it's easy to take advantage of y'all niggas, man. I'm telling y'all, I just prey on y'all niggas' emotions, man. Had y'all up and down the internet whining and crying and shit. That shit funny to me. niggas tweeting me and shit. No, it's this way. I don't give a fuck what you think, motherfucker. Like, when are you gonna get that through your fucking thick skull? I don't give a fuck what you think. What's your opinion? None of that. I'm giving mines. You follow me. I don't follow you. You follow me. You wait to hear what I got to say. And then gonna try to change what I got to say. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. So yeah, let's talk about this Kendrick and Drake shit. This gonna be my final thoughts on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a fan of either one of these motherfuckers. Ain't nothing gonna change. You know what I'm saying? They still are gonna have a small fucking minus 1% presence on my playlist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all of a sudden a Drake fan or a Kendrick fan. Nothing's gonna change. They're gonna get the same amount of burn they always got, which is barely any. Because on a playlist, my playlist is like 700 rap songs. I think I got a handful of songs between the both of them, and I barely ever hear them because I got the shit on shuffle. But that's neither here nor there. Nothing's gonna change with me as far as these dudes go. So I have no dog in this race. I'm not a fanboy of either. So I can't be emotionally damaged. Shout out to Super Saiyan Bone for the super chat. I can't be persuaded. I can't be led. I can't be turned into a sheep or any of that. I have nothing. I don't care about neither one of these niggas as rappers. They're not my favorite. They're not in my top 10, top 20, top 30, top 40, top 50. They're nowhere. If I had a list of top 50, they're nowhere there. They're not there. That's why this shit is funny to me. I'm just going off of what I see from the songs that have been released, and that's it. That's really it. This shit is pretty much over with. It'll be forgotten about by next week, man. Unless one of the songs that I did add from them to my playlist show up. But other than that, I don't really give a fuck. Shout out to Tavares Perry for the super chat. Kid Smooth really out here. Blames on PlayStation fans for not buying Hi-Fi Rush when it shows that most PlayStation players actually bought and supported the game. Crazy. That's insane. But we're going to get there. I'm just going to get off of this Drake shit real quick. At the end of the day, I feel like Drake won. You know what I'm saying? He made the better songs than me that I want to listen to. And that's just that. I feel like Push-Ups is better than Euphoria. I like that better. I like Family Matters better than Meet the Grams. I think Meet the Grams is absolute garbage. I never even listened to the whole song. Once I got to the fake daughter angle, turned it off. It's garbage. Don't want to hear it. The one after that, what's that? Like on the 6th, I like that joint. I thought that was pretty good. And I like Not Like Us. So I pretty much got it like 3-1, man. 3-1, and that's just that. That's it. Really ain't nothing else to it. That's just what I like. That's just the songs I heard, the songs I like. I like Drake songs better. Teller Made, I didn't really like that. That was I wasn't really fucking with that. I didn't really like the whole AI shit because even though he was using like Snoop and Tupac voice, you could still hear Drake all through it. So I didn't really like it. I thought if he would have did that and took their style and sounded just like them, then it probably would have been different. But I didn't like how it sounded just like Drake with a fucking, with like a Tupac voiceover or whatever, voice changer. So I ain't really like that shit. And that's really it. That's really it. At the end of the day, it's over. It's I guess it's over. I don't know. Maybe Kendrick got some more shit. But Drake got no win. He got no win. I didn't know nothing about these two dudes. So when I went and looked up the numbers, I was like, damn, the numbers are crazy. And that's not to say that the numbers make Drake better than Kendrick. But what I'm saying is the numbers show that Drake probably should have just ignored this nigga, dog. Because really it looked like a king going back and forth with a peasant when you look at them numbers. Like it's ridiculous. Drake numbers compared to Kendrick numbers. It's not even fair. Like I don't even, for real, I don't know. He did, like, Kendrick had everything to gain and nothing to lose. Kendrick had everything to gain and nothing to lose. And I feel like Drake being on top for so long It's just his turn now, man. It's like his turn. Eminem said this shit a couple of years ago on a song. I think it was like 4 years ago. Eminem told Drake exactly what's going to happen. It's almost like that nigga saw the future. And exactly what Eminem said on that song is happening right now. He told him, he warned him that it was going to happen. Jay-Z also warned Drake a long time ago that this shit was going to happen. And it's happening now. It then got to the point where Drake been winning for so long that now people just want to see him go down. Just like we seen the same thing happen with Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? On his rise up, it was like Floyd, he had a whole bunch of fans, and he always got fans, but like it just seemed like everybody loved him. And then when he got to a certain point in his career, now people would just hate watching him. They was just buying pay-per-views, hoping they could be there to see him finally lose and shit like that. And that's what it came to. Like, this shit it always happens. History repeats itself all the fucking time, dog. All the time. So it is what it is. Shout out to Ken. She said, not gonna lie, I'd probably top off K-Dot if I met him. And pause. Brother Ken, you all right, man? Pause, Brother Ken. But you ain't the only one. It's a lot of niggas, man. They in the comment section. They on Twitter. They all over the place. You ain't the only one, man. But pause, good brother. Pause. But yeah, we always see this shit. When a motherfucker is on top for too long, all of a sudden, people just turn on him. You know what I'm saying? They want to see they want to see somebody else take over. They get tired of seeing the same person on top all the time. And I think that's what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Because looking at them numbers show me that all these K-Dot fans are new. Y'all new. A lot of y'all is new. Y'all just start sucking this man off last week or some shit like that. Looking at them numbers, y'all niggas are new. Because there ain't no way his numbers is that motherfucking low, and he's been here just as long as Drake. Drake's first album came out a year before Kendrick's first album, but Drake just happened to put out more music in the same amount of time. So it ain't even, I seen somebody on Twitter try to make that excuse. Well, Drake been out longer. This album came out a year before Kendrick. And then if you even take that album out of it and look at all their releases from 2011 till now, Drake just was in the studio more. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick had the same opportunity is what I'm saying. And those numbers are embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Compared to fucking Drake and shit. So Drake did that nigga a favor. And Kendrick had everything to gain and nothing to lose. He did that nigga a favor. He probably would have just been better off ignoring him. Just like people said J. Cole, instead of making a song and then deleting it, he would have just been better off ignoring K-Dot. I think Drake would have been better off just ignoring him too, especially with today's climate and how it's going. Everything Kendrick say is super hot fire. It's safe to pick Kendrick as the winner. It's safe to champion Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get all the attention you want and all that shit. If you're a white man and you say Kendrick is the best or the winner, you okay. If you're a white man and you go with Drake, then people telling you that this is black business, mind your business and all that fly shit. So, you know, the hooks is in, man. The hooks is in. Drake is in the same predicament right now that Meek was back when he was going at Drake. Drake is today's Meek. You know what I'm saying? We seen it. I seen it happen. I seen the same shit happen with Drake and Meek, where it was like everything Drake do, say is what it is, and then everything that Meek say, nobody trying to hear it, nobody don't care. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Meek in 2016, that's Drake right now. The roles just switched. Same shit. So now everything that Drake come out with, as far as with this battle, it was okay. It wasn't it. He could have kept it, kept this, kept that, and all that shit. And it's like everything Kendrick dropping is banging. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because when Kendrick Not Like Us first dropped, it was seeming like a whole lot of people was like, nah, that ain't it. But all of a sudden, it's a summer banger, and he dropped it right before the summer, and the summer about to be lit. It's like people had to wait until they were told to like it. They had to wait for the reaction YouTube channels. They had to wait for the NBA to play the shit during a commercial. It's like they had to wait until they was told to like that shit, because it was a different story when it first dropped. And I got on Twitter and I was like, yo, that joint, all right. And I seen all around motherfuckers like, nah, I don't know about this one. I don't know about that. Now all of a sudden it's a bop and it's a summer banger. It's this shit crazy. That's why I don't understand why y'all niggas be getting emotional over all this internet shit and people's opinion. Dog, it's just people's opinion at the end of the day, man. Nobody get a cash prize if you fucking pick the right person or some shit like that. It's like this ain't a game show. You don't win a car or none of that shit. Guess what? If you pick Drake, the same shit that's going on in your life is going to still be going on in your life. If you pick Kendrick, the same shit that's going on in your life right now is still going to be going on in your life. Ain't nothing going to change. This is why I don't understand why y'all get so emotionally caught up over this bullshit, dog. Ain't nothing going to change. It ain't like, yo, if you say Kendrick, your life is going to change in a good way. Like, nah, none of this shit matters, man. It's all people's opinion. Whether you think Drake won or lost, nothing going to change, dog. Whether I think Drake won or lost, ain't nothing going to change. Nothing's going to change. My playlist ain't even changed. Like something like that didn't even change. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Like what whoever you like, that's fine. Fine. I think when it's all said and done with this whole back and forth, I just lean more towards Drake. I like his songs better, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, Kendrick came out with a song that I felt like is complete garbage, and that's Meet the Grams. Garbage. Like straight garbage. It ain't got a whole big lie in that motherfucker. Big ass lie. Garbage. Just everything about that song is just not it for me. Not it. Drake had Teller Made, but Teller Made ain't even as bad as Teller Freestyle, whatever you call that shit. I said Teller Made. Teller Freestyle. Is Teller Swift? Was it the Teller Swift Freestyle? Whatever. I don't even remember the name of that shit. I ain't really like that like that, but it wasn't on the level of Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams is the bottom of the barrel. Dog shit trash. You know what I'm saying? And Drake ain't come out with nothing like that in this whole thing. But I like Not Like Us. I mean, that joint, I liked it from the first time I heard it. The minute it started, I liked that joint. So I ain't tripping. Shout out to what's that? Is that Maya the Great OG? I hope I said that right. He said that Jack diss was the best diss over the weeks. Facts, my nigga. Factual. You ain't never told a lie. You ain't never told a motherfucker. You ain't never told a lie, man. Shout out to you for the super chat. I appreciate that, player. Good looking, man. Shout out to Louisiana made Jazz. He said, you doing a must listen for the BBL? Absolutely not, dog. I am not participating in nothing about no man body, dog. I'm good. I'm fucking good, dog. Hell no. Absolutely not. I just don't care enough to even try. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't, there's no motivation there. So that ain't happening. And I heard the beat. I don't really like the beat like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really feeling that shit. But hell no. Ain't that man getting exposed right now for some of them crazy tweets that boy had? They calling that man Metro Grooming. Damn, that shit crazy. Yo, you know, I was looking at some of them tweets and I'm like, yo, how the fuck? Like, what make people get on the internet and talk like this? Like, what is going on, yo? Like some of these, like, sometimes you be like, ain't no way this a real tweet. This got to be, like, photoshopped or something. This got to be AI, Photoshop or some shit. It ain't no way that this is a real fucking tweet. It ain't no way that somebody actually tweeted this. No, you can't tell me somebody actually tweeted this. But, you know, the man been on a whole, delete spree. He trying to delete everything that he can. It's too late. You know, already know people in screen cap, video cap. They done did everything in their motherfucking mother they had to do to make sure they preserve the motherfucking tweets. But some of them tweets, I just be like, what would make you get on the internet and say this? What the fuck is happening? This internet shit is crazy, man. This shit is really not a real place, man. This internet shit is bananas. BANANAS. This shit is fucking bananas, dog. I can't believe people would get on this motherfucker and talk like this and say these types of things, dog. Like, what the fuck? Where are they friends at? Like, where is your friends at? It gotta be a secret account or something that nobody knows about. I can't believe people be getting on this fucking internet and tweeting some of the shit that they are pulling up. I just can't believe it, yo. It's just I can't. I just can't believe it, yo. Some of them tweets that boy tweeted out, man, is insane. I know he already tried to make an excuse like he was only 15 or however. Yo, I don't give a fuck how old you was. That is bizarre, dog. Like, people keep acting like a 15-year-old is like a 5-year-old or something. Like, dog, you know what the fuck you doing at 15. I know damn sure I knew what the fuck I was doing at 15 years old. So people be trying to act like that age is like you don't know what's going on. Like you some fucking 5-year-old just pressing random buttons on the keyboard. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you're saying. You know exactly what the fuck you mean, dog. It ain't no fucking way that you can excuse some of this behavior, dog, just by looking at the person's age. No, some of these tweets are bizarre. Like, how did you sit there and come up with that and thought, yo, this would be cool. I'm about to tweet this out right now. Like, insane. These motherfuckers are insane, dog. I can't believe it. But anyway, that's some other shit. I don't really know much about the Metro dude either. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just seen the tweets and I just was like, I couldn't just believe some of that shit I read. It is what it is, man. I guess the internet will do what they do and react the way they react, and that's that. Other than that, you know, back to regular schedule programming, I guess, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think that at the end of the day, as far as an overall beef, I think it was weak as far as like an overall diss. I think like dissing in today's time, well, at least from them two, was kind of weak overall anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of weak overall anyway. I don't know. I'm just used to a different type of diss songs and shit when it comes to people dissing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It should be a little bit more harsh and more, you know, just like harder. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But, you know, just a little bit more like the beats need to be rocking more and shit like that. Like, we need to like really get to it. Like, I need to hear the anger in the motherfucker voice. Like, I really don't like the Chris Brown shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to hear, like, I really don't fuck with you, dog. Not like we can bring this shit back one day. Like, we could probably be cool one day. I need this shit to be like, yo, this is it. Next time I see this nigga, it's on sight. I need that type of diss. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to just different type of diss when it comes to like people dissing motherfuckers. If you look through the history, shit was crazy. I feel like this was just a soft ass, like this was like a soft back and forth. It's kind of like a soft back and forth and shit. It was cool. It's fun while it lasted, I guess, but nah, I'm cool. And honestly, I probably would have really wanted to see J. Cole and see what J. Cole could do, since he a little bit more, you know, like a lyricist and all that shit. So I really would have wanted to see what J. Cole did, but you know, it is what it is. Now they even doubling back on J. Cole. Now J. Cole made the right move, and he's being restored. J. Cole is being restored. You know what I'm saying? But when I look at the numbers, when I did look at the numbers, I just came to the realization that I was like, I think people hate Drake more than they actually like Kendrick. I think that's what's going on right now. And I was, again, just looking at the numbers. Because, like, if Kendrick had all these fans and shit, why he ain't got more number one songs? You know what I'm saying? Why he ain't got more number one, you know, more Billboard 200 entries? Why he don't got more Billboard 100 entries and shit like that? Like, why is he so far behind Drake when it comes to these fucking numbers if he had all these fucking fans all this time? You know what I'm saying? Then I even see Dickie and shit on the internet, like on Twitter, like, oh man, you know, this Kendrick Lamar song, it hit a whole lot different now. I'm just hearing different. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? Like, it's the same song that you heard last year, the year before. Now all of a sudden the song is better to you out of nowhere now. You ain't like it before, but now you like it. Like, this shit is bananas, dog. This shit is fucking bananas, man. And like I said before, this internet shit, don't let it consume you, people. Stop letting it consume you. You gotta stop, man. Because when I see that, I'm gonna pray on that. Stop letting it do it to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop it, man. Sometimes I be extra because I know y'all niggas gonna get emotional, dog. I know it. I know it. I see it. I know y'all gonna get emotional, man. So I put a little bit more spice on some of the shit I say. You know what I mean? Let me add a little bit more seasoning to that. Because I already know these motherfuckers gonna be crying. Let me put a little bit more seasoning on that. I know it, man. Y'all let me do this to y'all, man. To y'all that are affected, you know, if the shoe fit weird. To y'all that are affected, y'all let me do it to y'all, man. So I just do it. You know what I mean? No diddy. Y'all niggas is wild, man. Y'all running around calling another man BBL. Y'all niggas is y'all gone. Y'all gone. Y'all running around calling another man BBL, man. It's over, man. Y'all niggas is gone. Shout out to Prince Joker. He said, remember those Xbox saying smaller project over AAA? Man, listen, we about to get to that. Don't even worry about that. This shit crazy, man. Gaming is out of control right now, man. Gaming is out of control right now. Shout out to Louisiana Made Jazz. He said, sausage party in the hotel room. We ain't got to rush, fellas. We could go till noon. That line is a killer. Facts, man. Facts, man. If you ain't listening to Must Listen, part 56, make sure y'all go check that out on the Real Hard 8times channel. You know what I'm saying? But most of y'all heard that shit, though. Definitely the hardest diss song of the year. The hardest diss song of the year go to Hard 8, man. My shit was better than all them niggas shit, man. For I want smoke with Kendrick or Drake. I want some smoke. It's like, no, I ain't got it like that. But no, that shit, yeah, man. Must Listen part 56, man. Yo, when y'all talk about the hardest diss records in 2024, y'all got to throw that in the mix, man. You got to throw that in the mix. You got to throw that in the mix. Shout out to DB for the super chat. Hey, be a good friend and get a towel for Kofi and J-Main after that hardcore K-Dot glazing. That boy Kofi gone, man. That boy Kofi is gone. Kofi need to be ashamed of himself. That nigga from Canada. That nigga from Canada, man. He should be ashamed of himself, man. Yo, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I ain't never going against my hometown, ever. Never. Definitely not in some shit that don't even matter. I ain't never going against where I was born and raised, man. Straight up. Straight, I ain't never making a mockery out of where I was born and raised. That ain't never going to happen, man. Never going to happen. Not where I was born and raised, not where I was made at, dog. I ain't never making no jokes about that, and you know, at the expense of some nigga in a whole nother fucking country. You got to be fucking crazy, man. You got to, it's like no pride in where niggas is from, man. I don't know if niggas ashamed where they from or what. Never that. Never that. I ain't never going against Philadelphia for none of these motherfuckers, man. Never that. I can't do it. My motherfucking mind won't allow me, man. I can't never go against my hometown for none of these motherfucking strangers. Unbelievable, man. I couldn't do it. I'm telling you. I couldn't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can disagree or some shit like that, you know, but like going hard against my hometown for some other fucking town or some person that ain't from where I'm from or some team that ain't from where I'm from, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I'll be looking at these sports dudes. They got a sports team and they still dick eating some other team in a whole nother city. Sometimes it be cities these niggas ain't never even been to. It's like, dang, you ain't never even been there and you dick eating, going against where you was born and raised. That shit crazy, dog. That shot would never go against Philadelphia for none of these niggas. For no city, no stranger, none of that. Fuck is going on, man? That shit crazy, man. I couldn't do it, man. Them balls wild, man. Them balls is wild. Kofi straight from Canada too. Like, damn, dog, that's some wild shit. But again, Kendrick Lamar is the safe route. You know what I'm saying? We know niggas like Kofi like to play it safe, dog. They like to go the safe route most of the time. Y'all remember what happened with that puddle shit with Spider-Man? They got on Kofi ass, pause, about that puddle shit. That nigga disappeared for like 3-4 days, man. He couldn't handle that pressure, man. That nigga got the fuck out of Dodge. It's like, hold on, man. I'm taking a vacation from this shit. They was on that boy head. You know what I'm saying? Over that shit. So Kendrick is the safe pick right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is the safe pick right now, and that's it. You're not allowed to like Drake right now. You know what I'm saying? The internet has deemed it's not okay to be in favor of Drake. So most people that are mentally unstable, can't handle a lot of pressure or feedback and shit like that, well, they go with Kendrick. Go with Kendrick, man. Shit funny as fuck though, man. It's shit funny as fuck, man. But it's all good, man. I'm from Philly. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't Beanie Siegel or somebody like that, man, I don't, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Undenied Real. He said, this is a bad take, bro. Drake has always been the most popular between the two. Drake has a huge casual fan base. That's like saying Weapon Wheel is better because they have more views and subs. Well, I mean, the numbers, listen, man, the numbers is the numbers. Numbers are not biased. Numbers are not, they don't have a favorite. Numbers are not emotional. Numbers ain't none of that. The numbers is the numbers, man. I know numbers don't always mean great, but the numbers are the numbers. I just feel like, why doesn't Kendrick have why his numbers? They've been in the game for damn near the same amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Again, Drake only came out 1 year before Kendrick. You know what I mean? With his, with their debut albums. Their debut albums are 1 year apart. It's like, why ain't the numbers higher for Kendrick? Like, not even like a little bit close. Where all these Kendrick fans have been at all these years. That's all I'm saying. Like, why the fuck does Drake got like 330-something entries into Billboard while Kendrick got like 70-something? When it comes to the, I think it was the Billboard 200 or the 100. It was one of them. It's like, why? Like, where's all these fans coming from, dog? You know what I'm saying? And as far as YouTube go, the numbers is the numbers. You know what I mean? If you got the higher numbers, then most likely you got the better channel. That's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta call a ball, a strike a strike. If AGS was so much better than Weapon Wheel, then the numbers would show that. Because this is YouTube, this is something that the numbers is the numbers. I mean, you can feel how you want to feel, but the general consensus say otherwise. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But the numbers are the numbers. I just feel like if there's so many Kendrick fans, why the numbers ain't higher? His numbers are low. His numbers are low compared to fucking Drake. And they might be even low compared to like Nicki Minaj or somebody like that. I ain't even look at her shit, but his numbers probably low compared to hers too. Like, he should be way higher. The way people acting nowadays, like, you would just think like his numbers would be adding up with the way people acting, dog. Like, it's just crazy. But my take is my take. It ain't a bad take or a good take. It's my take. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Drake won, and that's that. The fuck? I don't know why y'all niggas keep trying to make me feel how y'all feel. That's y'all motherfucking problem. Y'all gotta stop being sheep. I know y'all scared to think on your own. You know what I'm saying? I know you gotta go with what everybody tell you to go with. That's how most of y'all niggas is cut out. You know what I mean? I gotta go with the crowd, but I ain't never been that bold, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with what I feel. What the fuck I feel. I feel like motherfucking Drake won. That's it. Aquarius Kudos said I'm yapping. What else am I supposed to be here doing? I'm supposed to be silent? Like, make that shit make sense, dog. Would I be sitting here yapping if I was talking about Kendrick? If I was sitting here blowing down Kendrick, pause. Like, what else I'm supposed to be here? I thought that's what you come here to do. You come here to talk. I didn't know you come here and fucking just shut up. If I wasn't saying nothing, then motherfuckers would be like, yo, why Hard8 ain't talking? What the fuck is this live stream for? Now I'm just yapping. Shut the fuck up, dickhead. You sound stupid. That's how, see what I told y'all? Niggas be so emotional, they can't even think straight. They can't even think straight. Like, am I not supposed to be sitting here talking to y'all, or should I be silent? How would that work? Niggas can't even think straight. They so emotional. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy as shit. Niggas, I told y'all, man. Y'all be thinking I be just talking, man. These niggas is so emotional, they can't even think straight. Y'all Hard8 just yap. He here. Hard8 is yapping. What the fuck else am I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to just be here quiet? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? The emotions is crazy, man. The emotions is crazy. Shout out to Downward Incline. Drake destroyed himself when he said he's too famous and respected to be a pedo. Well, that's not what he meant, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. Again, man, just say you love Kendrick so much, dog. He did not say, when he said he was too famous, what he meant was if he really was doing all this pedo shit, that shit would have been came out. That's what he meant. Like, a motherfucker is way too famous to be doing all this crazy shit and nobody knows about it, dog. That's what he meant. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that you can be as big as like a Drake and be doing all this foul pedophile shit and nobody know about it or get away with it. Like, come on, that's just crazy. That's what he meant by that. Of course, ain't nobody too famous to fucking be any type of piece of shit like a fucking pedophile or something like that. We already know there's a lot of famous or a lot of rich, powerful motherfuckers that's a pedophile, but it's just like, yo, if he just saying like if he really was doing all that shit, everybody would have knew about it by now. Which is why that's, you know what I mean, that angle is kind of bizarre. It's a crazy angle too, man. That's some serious allegations. Excuse me. That's some serious shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that's what he meant in that aspect. Not like you're saying it. Come on, man. You ain't gotta like this shit, but come on, man. Shout out to Social Man OTF. One gotta go. Philly Edition. Beans, Uzi, or Meek. Uzi. Uzi can go. I don't know what the fuck type of shit Uzi on, but Uzi definitely can go. Uzi could go out of that choice. Uzi could definitely go. I ain't never listened to an Uzi album either. I don't think I want to, but yeah, Uzi can go. That shit crazy. Oh, we got Wonton Soup. Wonton, you's a dick sucker, dog. You in here fighting for that man. Look at him. Stop dicking and Wonton. Drake is a pop star. Stop goggling, dog. Jay-Z ain't a pop star. Jay-Z got the numbers. Jay-Z numbers are high. Like, what are we talking about, dog? Stop this shit, dog. Eminem was a pop star, too? Eminem was a pop star? Come on, man. God damn, stop dicking, dog. No, Drake was the winner. That's it. Drake was the winner, dog. That's it. Like, I don't know why y'all niggas still talking. You know what I mean? It's not going to change. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas talking about, dog. Drake won. That's it. Drake won. He got the numbers. He got everything. He should have ignored Kendrick. That's what he should have did. That probably would have been the best thing to do. You know what I mean? Drake had nothing to gain from this. Absolutely nothing. The man already up. Had nothing to gain for this. He stooped down to that man level, man, and got beat with experience. He should have just ignored him, man. Just ignored him. Let him talk his shit on like that and just keep it moving, man. Like, didn't Drake say he's a hit maker, right? He said he was a hit maker. He make hits and all that fly shit. He should have just stuck to that. Like, yeah, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I make hits and kept it moving, dog. That's all. You know what I mean? He should have just posted the numbers and kept it moving or something. He should have just ignored that man, dog. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. That's all it is. Look, Aquarius Kudo. Everybody say OVO. Hey, say it. He said, everybody say OVO. Go ahead in the chat. Put that there. Follow, sheep. Hey, sheep, follow. He said, everybody say OVO, man. So go ahead, chat. Put that in the chat. You know what I mean? I know all you Kendrick dick suckers is in the house right now, man. Put that shit in the chat like he said, do it, man. Don't act like y'all motherfuckers is y'all got independent thinking and shit. Put that shit in the fucking chat. Follow directions, nigga. John the Hero, you stooped down to Jack level when he dissed you. You think so? I think so. You think so? I think so too. I think so too. That's why I had to just leave that shit alone, right? That's why I said I ain't got no more rap until he live on his own, man. Because that's definitely stupid, man. You're absolutely right, John Hero. John the Hero. Sometimes you gotta, I mean, to be fair, you know what I'm saying? To be fair, I haven't always, you know what I'm saying? There has been time where I was able to be like, you know what? I ain't even going to entertain that bullshit, you know, with other people throughout the years that I've been here and shit like that. I have ignored a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I have ignored a whole lot of shit, you know what I mean? But sometimes I fall victim. Sometimes I fall fucking victim, dog. I got to work on that. I gotta work on that, dog. Shout out to D-Dog for the super chat. He said, whenever Drake say a fire bar, they downplay it. That A minor bar flip was fire. Well, you know what's going on right now, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is at the end of the day. I'm not trying to be a contrarian. I'm just going off of what I actually like. I listened for myself, and I went off what I actually like. I'm not going against Kendrick just to go against Kendrick. I don't listen to neither one of these niggas, dog. That's what I'm trying. That's what y'all don't understand. I don't listen to either one of these dudes. That's it. I'm just going off of the back and forth that I heard, and I went off of that, and that's it at the end of the day. I don't listen. This is the first time I have ever indulged in any of this Drake or Kendrick Lamar shit. This is the first time. You know what I'm saying? Again, I didn't even know about the numbers and all that type of shit and what's going on and who got more hits and who sold the more albums. And I didn't know none of that between these two dudes. You know what I mean? They the big three. That's it. I just happened to just go look at the numbers because I wanted to see something. And that was it, dog. I don't fucking care about neither one of these niggas. It's just a hot topic right now. That's it, dog. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. That's why it's funny to me that y'all niggas so emotional. Y'all been in the comment section, niggas writing comment after comment, defending Kendrick. It's like, yo, I'm not going, when this shit is over, I'm not going to care. Like, I'm not going to care. Am I sitting here looking forward to the next Drake album or the next Kendrick album? No. In fact, I tried to listen to Drake album because the album they said was a classic, I think was Take Care, right? I seen people online like, because I think Kendrick did say that Drake didn't have no classics. I seen a lot of comments saying Drake got a classic, Take Care is a classic, Take Care is a classic. I put on Take Care, I couldn't even listen to that shit. I turned that shit off. I'm like, yo, is this a fucking R&B album or what? Like, he cool when he rap, all that singing shit, I'm good on that. I couldn't even listen to that shit, yo. Like, I'm like, all right, everybody's saying Take Care is a classic. Let me go see what this Take Care here. I never heard a Drake album front to back. I've never heard a Kendrick album front to back, dog. I'm like, let me just go listen to what this shit going on. You know, they say Take Care is a classic. Let me go listen to it. No. I think I made it to about the third song. I was done. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, dog. That's why this shit's so funny to me, yo. Like, y'all niggas get so bent out of shape over this shit. That's why I'm just laughing at y'all dick suckers, man. You missed my other super chat. Oh, man, I did. Let me see. Oh, all right, I got you. Shout out to Social Man OTF for the super chat. He said, I don't like Drake or his bubblegum pop music. He hasn't dropped a good album since 2015. With that being said, Kendrick still ain't pulled up the Freddie Gibbs or Lupe, but wants smoke with ghostwriters. He had beef with Freddie Gibbs and Lupe? How long ago that happened? Well, I mean, all right, okay, so I didn't know Kendrick had beef with Freddie Gibbs or Lupe, but why would he engage with them? What is he going to gain from Freddie Gibbs? And at this point in time, what is he going to gain from Lupe? Is there anything to gain? Don't Kendrick got an album coming out? So I guess the smart move would have been to go at somebody that can actually do something for his career and his album sales. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Gibbs ain't going to get him nowhere, or Lupe at this point in time. Because, you know, Lupe, I don't know, is Lupe even like really active like that? I know Lupe had the video a couple of weeks ago where he said he wants smoke with anybody or whatever. I heard all that. But as far as like, musically and shit, Lupe and Freddie Gibbs ain't really doing nothing right now. So Kendrick pulling up on them ain't going to benefit him. He ain't going to get nothing out of that. Not a damn thing. So he went at who he thought is beneficial. I mean, look, Drake did him a favor. Look at what's going on now. Kendrick got a whole lot of new fans all of a sudden. So now, he should be having more entries into the Billboard. Now, moving forward, his next album should be, the hottest thing to be released and all that shit. And, it should be on and popping. But yeah, I can see why he wouldn't entertain Freddie Gibbs or Lupe at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Social Man OTF. Freddie Gibbs been dissing Kendrick for 4 years. Damn. Yeah, he ain't got, you know what I mean? Freddie, he can't gain nothing off of Freddie. He can't gain shit off of Freddie. What are you gonna get? Like, yeah, ain't nothing to gain. There's nothing to gain there, dog. There's nothing to gain when it comes to Freddie Gibbs and Lupe fiasco right now. But if Freddie Gibbs have been dissing him for 4 years, it ain't nothing to gain off of Freddie. Why would he waste his time, dog? You know what I mean? He went at the right person. He went at the right person. He went at the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Again, he had everything to gain and nothing to lose. So he made the right decision. But anyway, we can talk about some Xbox and shit, because I know y'all going to be my friend now, right? Okay, Hard8, now you're talking about something that I agree with. Okay, now I love you again. We could talk about some Xbox. I'm done with this Kendrick and Drake shit. I'll let y'all stands and y'all dick suckers have at it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed for me. Y'all can have at it. Y'all can keep blowing cock in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I really care about, and that's gaming. You dig? So, man, Xbox has closed down 4 studios today. It's rough out here, dog. Yo, it's funny, man. These motherfuckers was all championing that ABK deal, and people tried to warn them. Tried to tell them when Microsoft get their hands on shit, it don't usually go right. Tried to tell them. Now look what's happening. Microsoft closed down 4 studios today. Redfall developer, Arcane Austin, Hi-Fi Rush developer, Tango Gameworks, and they those are the biggest. And they closed down some other shit. I forgot the name of them. Rollhouse Games, and I think it's one more and shit. I think it's one more. Oh, Alpha Dog Studios, Rollhouse Games, Tango Gameworks, and Arcane Austin all have been shut down because of it's Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? What they say, they are the destroyer of companies and shit. Like, Microsoft is like Unicron and shit. You know what I mean? Monster Planet out these motherfuckers. Monster Planet go around destroying planets, and Microsoft go around destroying developers. Like, this shit is fucking crazy. Hi-Fi Rush had supposed to have been this breakout hit. They were so, happy for it. They were so excited that that the game was doing very well, and all the other shit, a whole lot of shit. And now they shut down. It seemed like the last effort, maybe the last effort to keep them alive was putting the game on PlayStation. Didn't work. It seemed like that could have been one of the reasons why they rushed to put it on PlayStation. Hopefully to save the fucking company. But other than that, I guess it didn't work. A lot of people didn't go out and buy Hi-Fi Rush because Hi-Fi Rush is is mid. That's why. The shit is fucking mid at the end of the day. I know as far as like a Xbox game, it's breakout, but nah, that shit is mid. It's breakout for Xbox. For Xbox standards, that was a breakout hit, but let's be real. The game was mid as fuck. It had a great art style, and that's about it as far as I'm concerned. Couldn't even finish that fucking game. Redfall is done. They done. If you paid that $100, and I would love to know who the fuck did that. But if you paid that $100 for Redfall with the promise of some DLC, you ain't getting it. They are cooked. You're not getting it. I don't know. When it comes to this situation, I don't really know if I am like, if I could be mad at Microsoft or just be looking at anybody that spent $100 on Redfall thinking you are a motherfucking dummy and you probably deserve it. But you know what? I'm going to have to stick with the gamers on this one because I'm always sticking with the gamers, dog. But that's some fucked up shit. If you was looking forward to that DLC, it ain't happening. They shut the studio down. They are not spending no more money on this shit. It's over. And judging by some of these tweets, it seemed like some of the devs found out when we found out. Like they got on Twitter and was like, what? What? No. Like, shut it down, man. 4 studios. 4. And people wanted this ABK deal to happen so bad, and you were warned time and time again that this is probably going to happen. This is probably going to happen. Now, all I need them to do is crumble Call of Duty, and that'll be a good day. That would be a good day, man. I'm not putting it past them because it's Microsoft. They are the destroyer of developers. So hopefully they can destroy Call of Duty. Hopefully. It might take a while. Might take a little bit because, Call of Duty is pretty big. But hopefully one day we get that tweet like, yeah, they shutting down they shutting down Activision or some shit like that. That'd be crazy. But nah, on some real shit though. More people are losing their job. People probably felt very confident in their work position. They probably felt like, yes, Hi-Fi Rush was a big deal for us. So we should at least be solidified for another game. And now they're out. Game Pass, man. Game Pass, I feel like, is a big culprit in this. Because these games ain't making no money, yo. These games ain't making no money. Everybody just, using Game Pass. And listen, Game Pass is a great deal. It might be a great idea for right now, but I keep telling y'all it's going to hurt us in the long run. That's why I've been saying these subscription services can go away. They're not doing me no favor, dog. They really not doing me no favor, especially if it's going to hurt gaming, because it take a lot of money to maintain this shit. It take a lot of money to maintain this shit. When you look at all the other subscription services, they got way more subscribers and they are barely making money and things are barely working out for them. I don't know why fucking Xbox thought that they were going to be different. And games be costing way more than a fucking movie. You know what I mean? Producing a game costs way more than producing a movie a lot of the times. Right? So I don't understand why they want to die on a subscription hill. Like, dog, this shit gonna hurt us in the long run. And this is what I was saying too, man. You love gaming. This is your hobby. don't be afraid to spend some money because that's the only way that our hobby is going to stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Because I know damn well, y'all, a lot of people talk a lot of shit, but y'all know goddamn well if it ended up being to where we was only stuck with some indie single B games, y'all will be fucking pissed. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as people like to try to play like they feel different and they don't really care about AAA and all that. No, we all love AAA. We all do. You know what I mean? Whether you want to get on the internet and sound like the cool man and all that, we all love AAA. And if y'all want that shit to keep being produced, man, you got to spend money. I don't understand why do people struggle with supporting shit they like. I don't fucking get it. I have no problem paying for something I like or something I want. I don't get it. Especially if I know my money is going to help the creator of what I like to keep going. I don't got no problem with spending that money, dog. You know what I'm saying? I want to support because I want more of what you have to offer. I want more. You know what I'm saying? When GTA 6 come out, however much I spend on that shit, I'm going to do it proudly. Because I know I'm about to get a great product and I want them to keep making more great products. It fucks me up when people sit around and act like they so upset when a developer go down. You know what I'm saying? And you claim that, you know, they make these amazing games. Because if the games was as good as y'all say they are, then more people would be buying them. And they would still be around. Support the fucking developers that make the games that you like, dog, or it's going to be more of this shit. And this is why, you know, people want to get caught up over download numbers. 20 million people downloaded. So what? What the fuck does that mean? How much money did that bring in? Who cares if 20 million people downloaded the game and played it for a level and then never went back to it again? Who gives a fuck? What does that mean? Download numbers mean nothing. This right here should show you, moving forward, when you see download numbers, you shouldn't care. Don't care. How much fucking money did it make? Did it make enough money to warrant a sequel if it's a good game? Did it make enough money for the developer to remain with a job? Did it do that? Because downloading don't mean a fucking thing. The developers from fucking Tango was on Twitter. Yay, 3 million players. Yay, 3 million. Thank you so much. And they still got shut the fuck down. Aaron Greenberg, we love what Hi-Fi Rush has done for the Xbox brand, blah, blah, blah. And the game, the whole fucking studio shut down. Shout out to Social Man OTF for the super chat. Call me crazy, but I think Killshot and Rap Devil were better than all these disses. No relying on tea spilling, just bars and disrespect. I feel you. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I see where you're coming from, and I have to agree. I definitely like that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that super chat. Shout out to Street IQ for the super chat. Internet is not a real place. That magnifies the bullshit. Pretty much, dog. Pretty much. But that's what I'm saying. We got to support our hobby. If y'all really care about people losing their jobs and shit like that, buy the games. You know what I'm saying? If you want to use Game Pass as a, like a glorified demo, cool. Download it, check out the game. Oh, this would be something I like, and then buy it. Support your fucking hobby. Because if it go away, then what? Then how you gonna feel? Is it gonna be worth it? You love gaming. If gaming went away, would it have been worth it? But for the little bit of money you saved by doing a subscription, would it be worth it? Are you gonna be sitting there like, man, ain't no more gaming? Oh well, but shit, I saved a lot of money. Like, is it gonna be worth it? Probably not. Because when you're a gamer, you're a fucking gamer, dog. It is what it is. If this shit is in you, it's in you. You know what I'm saying? It's in you, dog. So whatever little bit of money I can save by going through a subscription service, if I know that's going to hurt me, right? That's going to hurt me. That's going to hurt you in the long run. Fuck that little couple dollars. fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that little couple dollars, dog. I'd rather spend that shit if I know my hobby gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend that shit if I know I'm gonna get more of the great games that I love. Shout out to Dante 61680 for the super chat. He said, wonder if Savage Balls are going to damage control this week podcast. They were celebrating player counts, and look where we are. Sales matter. I don't think anybody can damage control this. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you see, Smooth is like walking a tightrope, like he want to keep it real, but then he still got to find a way to like blame PlayStation. Like he still got to find some way to blame something, but it's really hard to defend this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think nobody should be mad at Phil Spencer. I think Phil Spencer has completely lost control. I don't think he's making any decisions now. I think it's all higher ups. Because remember when they had that sit down when they were announcing that some games were coming to PlayStation? First of all, remember how Phil Spencer was looking. And remember he said something along the lines like, this just came up. I didn't even, basically like, we just got blindsided by this news. If you go back and look at that, when he sat down with Sarah Bond and I forgot who the host was, but if you listen to that, you'll see that it seemed like Phil Spencer has completely lost control. It seems like the higher ups are now making the decisions. Like they tired of losing money. They spent boatloads of money and they tired of that shit. And it's like now they stepping in because Phil Spencer just ain't cutting it. So I don't even think Phil Spencer is to blame for what's going on right now. Because the way he made it out to be, it wasn't even his decision to send those 4 games to PlayStation. He didn't even know that was happening. You know what I mean? He got blindsided by that news if you listen to that interview. So, yeah, the higher ups is like, we done gave y'all enough rope. You know what I mean? We done gave y'all enough leeway to do what y'all want, and y'all way is not working. Now we stepping in, and this is what it is. Shut down that studio, that studio, that studio. They looking at the numbers. They crunching the numbers. They seeing that these studios ain't doing nothing. Shut them down. You know what I'm saying? It sucks because they just bought these studios and everybody thought that, they were being saved. Oh my God, Microsoft bought us. Our job is saved. Nope. They come in and they already clipping. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. That's business. You know what I mean? You ain't making no money. Get it out of here. Shout out to John the Black for the super chat. He said, yeah, it might be time for Xbox to hang it up for good. But I don't know. I'd rather keep dealing with the devil. I know than risk it with Amazon, Samsung, or Apple. I mean, listen, at this point, you got to give somebody else got to get a chance, right? Somebody else. I don't think Xbox need to hang it up all the way. I just think they need to go third party and shit. And then if Xbox was to, cancel, if they was to go the way of Sega, then we definitely going to need somebody else to fill in that spot, dog. We definitely going to need somebody else to fill in that spot. And can't count them out, right? This is the same thing that people did with Sony. When people first found out that Sony was coming into gaming, people felt the same way. Huh? What the fuck does Sony know about gaming? They make TVs and Walkmans. Like, what the hell do they know about gaming? Like, what the fuck is Sony going to do? Like, people was doubting Sony, too, when they first threw their hat in the ring. So, we may need to give somebody else another chance, man. Because, Xbox ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Let them go third party. Get about the hardware business. Go third party since they do got a lot of publishers. And if Amazon, Samsung, or Apple want to jump in this shit, let's see what they got, man. Shit, at this point in time, fuck it. What is there to lose out here, man? Maybe we can get a good competitor, or they can be some bullshit and they'll die off. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't come right, they're going to just die off, right? So if Apple, Amazon, or Samsung was to jump in the ring and they don't come correct, they're just going to go the way of everything else that tried to make an entry into game and ain't do it right. They're just going to fall off by the wayside. So it ain't going to hurt for them to try, right? A little, so I ain't against it. I ain't against it, man. I would like to see if Amazon, Samsung, or Apple want to jump in it. I would like to see what they do. They're gonna make a traditional home console, and they're gonna actually play ball and try to compete against against Sony and Nintendo. then fuck it, man. Shit. What we got to lose at this point? Shout out to Derek Jameson. He said, shout out the frauds like Tehran. Of course he happy. Yo, you've been going at Tehran for the last couple days. What happened, man? When did it go? When did shit go left? What happened, man? What did Tehran do, man? Come on, he did something, man. Cause you left a comment the other day and shit. I was like, man, this motherfucker, he be on Tehran top. Pause. Shout out to Tarlo. Hit the like button. Shushang, what up, boy? What's good, man? What it is, man. I hope all is well with you, homie. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to Tarlo, man. That's family right there, man. Shushang, what up? What it is. Shout out to Papa John. He said Sunday gonna be lit 8, but this is a sad state for Xbox, especially going into their June event. They need something to bring them back to the 360 days. You know what? That's a good super chat. Good super chat, because you just reminded me of something. You just reminded me of something I want to talk about. So yeah, they got their showcase next month. This is not a good sign. I don't know. I don't know if anything can save Xbox at this point. I really think Xbox is too far gone, to be honest with you. I don't really think anything can save Xbox at this point in time. I just think they're too far gone. But let's think about the 360 real quick. Was the 360, I'm asking y'all this, was the 360 actually as great as we remember, or was the 360 actually as great as it was because of Sony fucking up? Now, 360 had a year head start, and we know Sony out the gate was absolutely terrible. So did Sony play a bigger part in 360 success than Xbox themselves, or was the 360 really just, like, for instance, if Sony would have came out without all of the bullshit with a console that cost the same and came out at the same time, would the 360 still been what the 360 is today? Or was it actually because of Sony fucking up so bad? Because y'all got to remember, Sony fucked up badly with the launch of the PS3. Like, it was bad. That shit. Like I told y'all before, I didn't want to touch a PS3 with a fucking 10-foot pole. That joint was garbage. That shit was garbage. So was the 360 really that good, or is it just because Sony fucked up so bad? Me personally, y'all already know 360 is in my top 5 console of all time. 360 is in the top 5 consoles of all time for me. That's the first console where I got to play online, and that shit was amazing. You know what I mean? Xbox Arcade, the online, all that shit was popping to me. You know what I'm saying? All that shit was popping to me. But it's a legitimate question of, like, was the 360 success based on what they actually did, or Sony fucking up so bad? You know what I'm saying? Because once Sony got their shit together, they ended up surpassing the 360. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, was the 360 really great? I mean, I know the thing about 360 is, during the 360 generation, they treated that motherfucker like it was a sprint. They treated the 360 like it was a 100-yard dash, when in reality, it's a marathon. Because we know the 360 ran out of gas pretty quickly. You know what I mean? By like year 3 or 4, the 360 was already out of gas. And that's around the time that PlayStation started to pick up. You know what I'm saying? They treated that motherfucker like a 100-yard dash and shit. So, because it's like the first half of 360 was amazing. You know what I'm saying? To me, I fucking love the 360, dog. Again, I ain't even want a motherfucking PS3. I was a 360 boy all the way. So it was like at the beginning of the 360 life cycle, it was hot. But then the second half, that joint was like the Wii U or something, man. Like, they tried that Connect shit. It was over, man. I don't know what happened. Shit was crazy, man. I don't know how they fucked up. They had it. I feel like they had it, but they dropped the ball, man. I guess because they got put into a position that they didn't really think they were going to be in. Remember, when they announced that price of the PS3, they was in the back celebrating because they didn't even see none of that coming. They like, what? No way they just said $599. Did they really just say $599? They looking around the room. Yo, did they say $599? Yeah, they said $599. Them motherfuckers was celebrating. It was like cocaine for everybody. They was back there hitting the longest lines. They were celebrating like a motherfucker. Champagne, everything was flying. At that motherfucking Microsoft party after they heard that shit. So it's like they got thrust into a position that they wasn't prepared for. You know what I mean? They end up fumbling. Like they started out good, and then they ended up fumbling by the end of that shit. Shout out to Downward Incline. He said, feel like Microsoft closed the wrong studios. They should have closed the initiative, so-called quadruple A, formed in 2018 and still hasn't produced shit. Damn, not one game since 2018? They must be working on a quadruple fucking A game then, because they've been working on that shit for a minute. I mean, it's been a minute. I forgot all about them motherfuckers, dog. I forgot all about them. That joint, wow. That shit is wild. So what y'all think? Do y'all think? I will say this. I will say, I believe a lot of the success of the 360 came from the year early release and PlayStation 3 fucking up out the door. I do believe that played a part to the 360 success. I don't believe that it was all of the successes due to that, but I do think there is a nice amount of success that 360 was able to garner because of the way that PS3 came out the gate, and also it being a year early. Because think about it, when you hold on one second. All right, when you look at the first year of 360, man, they had some shit. Yeah, I mean, they had some great looking games. They had, they definitely had some nice next gen looking games. Like the 360 was definitely a step up over the regular Xbox and the PS2, a big step up. And in some games, they got games like Saints Row, which gave you that GTA itch. If you wanted to play a next generation of GTA, you had Saints Row. And the first one wasn't a bad game. It was a nice attempt at being a GTA clone. You had shit like Full Auto, Dead Rising. I think Gears of War came out within that first year. Like, you had a lot of bangers, man. I think you had Oblivion and shit like that. You had some nice exclusives. So I will say that not every bit of the success came from the PlayStation fucking up, but I think that year's head start and PlayStation fucking up out the gate definitely helped. You know what I'm saying? It definitely helped. And that online, man, 360, man, online was amazing, man. That Xbox Arcade was some of the best shit they did. And now they don't even got Xbox Arcade no more, right? Like Xbox Arcade don't exist no more. That shit was fire. I don't know why they steered away from that, man. They fucked it. I just think I don't think there's no hope for Xbox right now. I think the brand is in the toilet, and I don't really even think good games can pull them out of there at this point. I just think it's too late. It's too far gone. It's been so long. I just think they need to just back out, go third party, and let somebody else have a shot at it. I just think they're too far gone now. At one point in time, good games could have brought them back, but I think at this point, I think it's a wrap. Shout out to Andrew Goods for the super chat. There's no way all their games are not coming to PlayStation and Nintendo now. This is basically confirmation of that. They are looking at cutting the fat and just trying to get immediate profit now. Yo, man, listen, you might be right, dog. They spent a lot of money, man. They spent a lot of money. They spent a lot of billions. Billions with a B, dog. Billions with a B. Like, I really don't, like, maybe I don't even grasp it. I probably don't grasp, you know what I mean, the magnitude of how much $70 billion is, dog. Like, I just know it's an insane amount of money. I know that. I know. I was watching something, and it was showing the difference between like $1 million and $1 billion. It was like if you got $100 every second, if you got $100 for every second of the day, it would take like 12 days to reach $1 million. $1 million. If you got $100 every second, it would take 12 days to reach $1 million, some shit like that. And it was like, but to reach $1 billion, it would take 33 years or some shit like that. If you got $100 every second, like it was basically like just telling you the difference between $1 million and $1 billion. 12 days if you got $100 a second to reach $1 million, but it would take 33 years to reach $1 billion if you got $100 a second. Like that, when you put it in that type of perspective, that is fucking crazy. So you got to think about the type of money they spending. $70 billion, then $7 billion they spent on Bethesda. Like, there's no room for failure. There's no room. We can't waste no money nowhere. Anything that is not bringing in money gotta go. It gotta go. Because when you spend that type of money, I don't think they playing no games. They don't got time to wait around and see if something's going to eventually make a profit and all that shit. They like, we done spent upwards of $100 billion fucking dollars, dog. That is an insane amount of money. We cannot afford to sit around and let anything not make money. It gotta go. It got to go, man. It gotta go. Get that shit the fuck up out of here. Sorry. Yeah, Redfall, a disaster. Y'all gotta go. We can't even afford to give y'all another chance. Matter of fact, we don't believe in y'all. That's another thing. Like, we don't believe that y'all can turn it around. Arcane Austin, we look at Redfall and we don't even believe that y'all could make a proper game with the right budget and enough time. We don't even believe in y'all. Y'all gotta just go. Go. That's how bad Redfall probably was to them. Like, we don't even believe that if we gave y'all another chance to make a game that y'all can do it. Because we already see y'all work. Like, nah, y'all got to go. They can't afford that. That shit is crazy. Shout out to Shovel Blaster for the super chat. He said, my first 360 game was Fight Night Round 3 back in 2007. Those slow motion replays blew me away. Fight Night Round 3 was crazy on 360. Look at Fight Night Round 3 on 360 and look at that shit on PlayStation or Xbox. Like, that was a huge leap. That leap was crazy. That leap was like going from 2K13 to 2K14, dog. That leap is insane. I remember when I first seen that game, I was like, wow. I was blown away by Fight Night Round 3. That had to be one of the best games I had ever seen at that time, them replays, that was insane, dog. Damn, good old times, man. Good old times. Shout out to John the Black. He said, at this point, Microsoft would have been better off just letting Starfield become a PlayStation exclusive. Well, I mean, would the game have been different? You know what I'm saying? Because for real, we can't even blame Microsoft for fucking Starfield, right? By the time they got the fucking Bethesda, Starfield was probably damn near done. You know what I'm saying? So even if it was, unless you look at it from a standpoint of like PlayStation wouldn't have let that shit come out in that type of state or something like that. But if they released the same game on PlayStation, it would have been no different. That shit still would have been garbage. You know what I'm saying? The platform that Starfield being trash ain't got nothing to do with the platform it got dropped on. If that shit was a PC only game, that shit still would have been trash. Speaking of PC, get yourselves a PC, people. Get a PC. It's about that time. The PC is Thanos out this motherfucker. It got all the fucking stones. You know what I mean? All of them. PlayStation games, Xbox games, and even Switch. You know what I mean? And if you want to go further, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Sega CD, 3DO, arcade games with MAME. You know what I'm saying? Any fucking console that you want to play today, well, not PS5 and all that, but y'all know what I mean. Any of those retro consoles, they got all that for you covered. Vita, PSP, whatever, man. Just go ahead and invest in a PC, dog. That'll be your best bet at this point in time. You know what I mean? Since y'all want to save money and all that shit, right? Yeah, the upfront cost might be a little hefty, but the savings in the long run, you're gonna be good, man. You ain't gotta pay to play online, no subscriptions and all that type of shit. You can just go ahead and do you, man. And you talking about a back catalog and backwards compatibility, PC got you covered, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lecture y'all too much, but consider it. Think about it. But no, Starfield would have been trash no matter what fucking platform. The Starfield we got, no matter what platform, that joint would have been garbage. Shout out to Masonic for the super chat. Yo, what up? Hey, my TV is an LG OLED C2, 120 frames, 4K, amazing TV. Worth to upgrade to a C3. Also, how do you feel about the C2? Well, I had the C2, as you already know. I had the C2 77-inch. I don't like WOLED no more, dog. I'm not a WOLED fan. I wouldn't recommend WOLED anymore. Go ahead and get your QD OLED, and I would recommend you get Sony A95L. Well, what size are you looking for too? Because that'll change up some shit too. But I would say skip LG, dog. Skip LG. Just skip LG, dog. That's all I can say. Get your QD OLED and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? So A95L from Sony, or maybe you can get like a S95C, or get you a S90. If you can still find the S89C at Best Buy, go ahead and get that because that's real cheap. You know what I mean? Very good TV. But get you like a S90C or S90D or something like that, and call it a day, dog. That WOLED ain't it. That shit too. It's something like the colors don't get bright enough. So a lot of times where you will have a side by side comparison of like a QD OLED and the LG, and the LG can get brighter, but for some reason the color luminance doesn't get bright enough. WOLED just can't do bright colors. So you'll have some, like, for instance, I was looking at a video and he was showing off Batman versus Superman, and he had the A95L and the LG G4 next to each other. The G4 is like one of the brightest OLEDs, and it was the scene where the kryptonite spear that Batman had. When you look at it on a QD OLED, that shit was glowing. It was like that shit was like a bright green. It looked beautiful. But when you looked at it on the G4, it was all dull and dim. I was like, what that? I was like, that's exactly why I don't go back to WOLED. Even though the G4 gets brighter than the Sony A95L, in that scene, because it's a bright color, it shines so much more brighter on the Sony A95L than it did on the LG G4. It was so dull and dim. You know what? Looking at it on the LG G4 was like you had sunglasses on. That's how it looked on the LG G4. And then on the A95L, it was like you had no glasses on at all, like no sunglasses. It was just so bright and vivid. Just get your QD OLED, dog. Just do that, man. Just thank me later. Thank me later, dog. That's all. Matter of fact, I should try to take a screenshot. I could probably show that shit to you right here on the motherfucking screen. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get a screenshot of that shit real quick. Because I think I need to show you so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit is crazy, dog. But yeah, QD OLED all the way, man. We don't do no motherfucking WOLED no more. But whatever you get, you go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you decide to go with, you know what I mean? You can't go wrong. Whatever you decide to go with. So it's up to you, man. The choice is yours at the end of the day. Me personally, though, I wouldn't. So let me see if I can get a screenshot of this shit real quick. Let me see if it comes through on the screenshot. Hold on. I'm about to try to see if I can get it right now so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit is crazy. Let me see. It don't look like it's coming through on the screenshot. Let me turn this fucking HDR off. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, what the fuck y'all think should happen when it comes to this motherfucking Xbox? Because I don't really want to see Xbox go away, dog. I really don't. I like competition is good. Y'all already know, man. Competition is good, dog. So I'm not trying to see like Sony be all by themselves, man. I'm not trying to see. Yeah, it's not coming through on the screenshot. I guess the screenshot tool is fucking garbage. It's not coming through on the screenshot. But I can link you to the video and tell you which section to go to. You got to make sure you're watching the video in HDR. You know what I mean? Make sure whatever you're watching the video on, your HDR is on. So if that's on the phone, computer, or whatever, make sure that HDR is on because it's an HDR video. But I'm gonna put the video in the chat. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it right with the timestamp so y'all can see what I'm talking about if you care. For the people to care. But yeah, I don't want to see Xbox go away. Cause I don't want Sony to be by themselves. I know Xbox ain't much competition right now, but still, it still keeps Sony in check to not get crazy, right? Being though that Xbox is still there, if they was to get crazy and Xbox can do the opposite, it still keeps them in check. So I don't really want to see like Sony had this shit all to themselves, dog. Like, no, man. No, I know they not much competition right now, but they still need to be, that threat still need to be there. You know what I mean? That threat still need to be there, man. So I just put the link in the matter of fact, you'll see my comment too. You'll see my comment on this video. But I just put the link in the video. Go to the minute and 13-second mark. You gotta be watching it on an HDR display. Go to the minute and 13-second mark on that video. It's called LG G4 versus the Sony A95L in HDR. Go to that. You'll see the part with the kryptonite spear. Look at how much it glows on the A95L compared to the G4. Look how dull it looks on that G4, dog. I can't do it. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to see Sony have this shit to themselves. No, fuck that. No. Fuck no. Hell no. Shout out to Andrew Goods. He said Microsoft released a controller today with marketing initially saying, feel the burn. Can't make this up if you tried. Who thought that was a good idea? Yeah, I seen that shit, dog. They released a new controller and had the nerve to say feel the burn at the same time they closing down 4 fucking studios and probably hundreds, thousands of people are now losing their job. They come out with a controller talking about feel the burn. Yeah, great fucking timing, Xbox. Great timing. And another controller, yo. They have, first of all, not only have they released more controllers this year than games, they have now shut down more studios this year than games released. This is insane. It's a tragedy, man. What the fuck is going on over there, man? They are in shambles. Yo, Microsoft is in shambles right now, yo. Man, listen, I wouldn't be, man, tomorrow we might just get the whole Xbox division shut down, man. I said this on Twitter. Phil Spencer, he's going to retire or step down in the next year. Phil Spencer is going to retire or step down in the next year. Mark my words. You heard it here first. The truth. You heard it. You heard it. They are in shambles over there, dog. It is a wrap, man. And I don't want to see Sony by themselves. So if Microsoft do step away, I hope Amazon, Samsung, or Apple step up and come with a good console. You know what I mean? Actually compete and bring some more excitement to the fucking gaming industry. Because right now, man, it's sad out here. Shout out to Technically Tim for the super chat. Hey, do you use MSI Afterburner in your benchmarking videos? I love the overlay you got on those videos. Keep putting up that fire, OG. Yeah, I use Microsoft. I mean, I use Microsoft. I use MSI Afterburner. Yes. But in order to set it up, like I got it set up, you're going to have to go look at a tutorial. It is not easy. It's very difficult and time consuming, just to let you know. That shit fucking sucks. But yeah, man, it's very time consuming, and you're going to have to look at a tutorial. The shit is not easy at all. And even after you look at the tutorial, you still going to have to figure out shit on your own. Shout out to Papa John's for the super chat. Hey, did you see the petition Sony fans made asking for their games to stop going to PC? They think they can do what PC guys did for Helldivers. Yeah, I've seen that shit, man. Yo, these motherfuckers is crazy. These motherfuckers are crazy. Listen, if you think you motherfucking fanboys are going to get in the way of Sony making money or any company making money, you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's going to fuck up that bottom line, they will bend the knee to. But you trying to take money away from them, they're not going for that. Y'all can sign that petition till you blue in the face. That shit can get 5 million signatures. It does not matter. It is not a smart business move to not put the games on PC. It just isn't. And they know that. That's why they bent the knee. They was not about to let their money get fucked up. They were not about them. And this is the shit that motherfuckers been trying to tell console gamers. You know what I'm saying? You worrying about them putting games on PC. But you should be, if you're going to make a petition, how about a petition, hey, how about we all stop paying for online? How about that? How about a petition for that? Won't y'all come together to try to get that stopped? Y'all won't do that because you're emotional. Corporate slave. You know what I'm saying? Corporate fucking slave. You won't do nothing. They don't want to form like Voltron to do nothing that's going to benefit them. That's going to actually benefit them. Because Sony games going to PC a little bit later has nothing to do with you. It doesn't affect you as a fucking gamer or as a Sony gamer. It doesn't affect you. I know you're emotional and you want it to seem like it does. It doesn't. Horizon Forbidden West going to fucking play a PC ain't affect you. Ghost going to PC this week doesn't affect you. You know what I'm saying? How about y'all come together and do some shit that will help you out? But no, they won't do that. They'll keep playing. They'll keep paying a subscription service every fucking month like clockwork. Not realizing that if everybody stood up against that shit, then Sony would have to change it. They would either have to make it better, make it cheaper, or get rid of it altogether. But nah. You worrying about some fucking games going to more gamers. Sit back and think for a second. How fucked up in the head do you got to be mad that more gamers get to play a game that you say is good? I don't know about you, but when I experience something good, I want everybody to experience that shit, especially friends and family. The fuck? So I'd never people really mad that more gamers get to play a game. You want to stop that, but you won't stop them from bleeding you for money. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. These motherfuckers are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You're fucking cuckoo. We can all come together and probably reverse paying to play online, but nobody still ain't come up with that plan yet. We'd rather try to stop more gamers playing the game. Fucking sad. Shout out to Papa John's for the super chat. Some of these guys believe Sony is following steps of Xbox because of their whole slate initiative. I still think day and date, people will still buy PS5s. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you're a PC gamer and they go day and date, you ain't buying no PS5. Right? It's not happening. What sense does that make? It makes none. If all their games that you want to play are going to PC day one and you got a PC that outperforms PS5, it's not going to happen. But at the same time, there's millions of people that don't give a fuck about PC, dog. So PlayStation will still be fine. You You know what I'm saying? They will still be fine. They're going to lose a lot of PC guys, but they are, it's a lot of PC guys that don't mind waiting right now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's going to be as bad as motherfuckers going to be. Whether they make the money through the hardware or not, they're going to make the money through the software. So like they're going to get their money. Regardless, they are going to get their money. They got a product that people want. They're going to make their money, dog. Point blank, period. So at the end of the day, they probably going to go day and date. I can't wait, but it's probably going to happen. It might. We'll see. Shout out to Mr. Lucifer for the super chat. All eyes on expensive projects like Hellblade 2. Yep, what's that? Next week? Week after next? When's Hellblade? Next week, right? I think Hellblade next week? Oh my God. What? Y'all better buy Hellblade or Ninja Theory is next. No, Hellblade ain't next week. It's the week after next. It's the week after next. Ghost of Tsushima is next week on PC. Okay, listen. Speaking of Hellblade 2, y'all better buy that shit. If y'all care about Ninja Theory so much, y'all better buy Hellblade 2 and skip the fucking Game Pass version. If it's a game that you know you're going to like, you know you're going to enjoy, you like what they make, you like what they do, you better buy Hellblade. Or they could be on the chopping block next. Better fucking body. I better start. I mean, like, listen, man, it's a game you know you're going to love, you know you're going to play. And it's probably a game that you want to own, right? Everybody wants to own their favorite games. Go and buy the fucking game because Ninja Theory might be up next on that chopping block. If Hellblade fails, all that, 10 million downloads in a week, nobody cares. That means nothing. You now know that means absolutely nothing. 15 million downloads, that means nothing. Money talks, bullshit walks. That means nothing. So if you are a fan of Ninja Theory, you're a fan of Hellblade, buy the game. Buy the fucking game. Or else don't be sitting here crying if they end up on a chopping block. Don't say, oh my God, Ninja Theory, they make such good games. Oh my God. Yeah, well, you didn't support that they stay open. You went and downloaded and thought that was enough. Shout out to Keyop901 for the super chat. What's good, play? I ain't seen you in a while. What's happening? I think consoles are stagnant. My kids are asking for handheld and PC gaming. Also, tablets too. This kid's like Fortnite and Call of Duty. Well, it's up to you, Keyop, to teach them better. Huh? As the father, teach them better. Teach them better. Introduce them to better games than fucking Fortnite and Call of Duty. You know, to your kids, your kids want to do everything you want to do, right? As the father, you're the father, they love you. Whatever dad wants, they'll usually follow in line, man. So it's up to you to teach them better than Call of Duty. Teach them right. You know what I'm saying? Don't force them, but at least, at least be extra excited for some other shit. When they see you excited, they might want to be like, oh, I want to try out what daddy's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least you got to overplay it. These are kids. You know how to do it. You got to overplay it and shit. When a new game coming out that's not some fucking Call of Duty or some Fortnite, you got to hype it up to the kids. Guess what? Daddy's favorite game is coming out this week. I can't wait. Yay. Play it up. Get them out of this shit, man. Because they are the future. And as long as they keep falling in love with Fortnite and Call of Duty, that fuck around and be our future. Handhelds and shit. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Fucking cell phone, tablet gaming. No. Save them now. Save us. Save us now, man. Come on, man. Do not let them don't lead them into the future with that shit, because it's going to be rough for us. It's going to be rough. Shout out to Derek Jameson for the super chat. He said, I blame Tricycle Gamer. Yo, what is going on? He was pushing for Activision with a 2014 Xbox mindset, still applauding their launch lineup, that Tesla chip in his vein. Hey, Derek, you got to call in, man. You got to call in one day, dog. You got to call in, man. Yo, you gotta call in, man. Come on, man. You got smoke with Tehran. You got smoke with Cycle. You gotta call in, man. This shit too funny, dog. Too funny. Tricycle gamer. Wow. But 4 studios, man. Shit. Yo, it's funny because everybody called this shit. Everybody called this, dog. Everybody called it. Everybody said that that Microsoft was going to get these studios and it wasn't going to go right. They could barely handle the studios that they already had. Now they putting more on their plate. And of course, all the Xbox was celebrating the ABK deal. And they thought now with all of these studios that they just was going to pop, knowing that now all of these studios need more money to produce their games. They need more attention, more like, I don't know why people did not see this coming. I don't understand why people did not see this coming. And that dude, what's that dude named Bobby Kotick or whatever? He probably sitting on the beach right now, sipping on a mojito. You know what I mean? Because I think I seen some shit where Activision got to pay somebody $24 million. He's somewhere sitting on the beach with a fucking drink with an umbrella in it, kick back, smiling at the motherfucking sun, dog. He knew what he was doing when he got the fuck out of Dodge. So he the only winner in all this shit. He the only motherfucking winner in all this fucking shit, dog. The shit is crazy, man. Everybody's seen this shit coming. Everybody's seen it coming. Microsoft, the destroyer of companies and developers, we knew it was going to happen. And they are, how many studios in a shutdown since this ABK deal, dog? They are on a roll right now. And if you know it sucks, dog, I know people that's probably working at some of these studios right now, and they probably just sitting there biting their nails. They don't know if they could be next, if it could happen to them tomorrow. They don't know if they're gonna wake up to a tweet tomorrow saying that their studio got shut down. I wouldn't want to live like that, dog. I wouldn't want to live where I don't know if every day it's gonna be the end of my fucking income and shit, my employment. I would be a fucking nervous wreck having to like live like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like not knowing it's tomorrow gonna be the day that you just get let go. Not because of your performance and nothing. You probably an excellent employee and all that shit. Probably just one employee of the month or some crazy shit like that. And you still don't know if you're gonna have your job tomorrow. That's gotta be a very uneasy feeling. You know what I mean? Especially when you see your fucking comrades go down. I would hate to fucking live like that, yo, for real. It's like ain't no job safe in the gaming industry right now. You know what I mean? Didn't Naughty Dog have some layoffs and Insomniac and all that? Like nobody's safe. Even if you make a banger, you could probably still get clipped. Maybe the studio won't get shut down, but you could still get laid off. Even if you did make a banger, your job ain't safe. You know, for a lot of the employees and shit, man. That gotta be gotta be a terrible feeling, man. You probably always got that fucking feeling right in the fucking bottom of your stomach every day. Every day. Like, damn, is this gonna be the day? I'm gonna get on Twitter and see some shit or have my phone blowing up. I know for a lot of people, this their dream job and shit like that, but man, fuck that. I would hate to have to live like this. Like no job security at all. Just none. Even if you make a decent game that's well received by the public. Look at Hi-Fi Rush. Mostly everybody like Hi-Fi Rush. You know what I mean? They got a decent Metacritic score, you know. People always speak highly about it. You know what I mean? It came up in, Game of the Year conversations and all that type of shit. Like, I don't like the game, but the general public liked the game. You know what I mean? The general public liked the game. Microsoft was happy with how it was performing. Of course, Tango was happy. Most people liked the game. So you make a decent game and still lose your job. Crazy, man. Fuck that. Crazy. That's why if a supermarket or Walmart or some shit paid like some of these jobs pay, you would be better off working somewhere like that because people gonna always need food and shit. You know what I mean? one thing you know is that you're going to always have that job, especially like a supermarket. People always, like, there's no way people ain't going to need food. You know what I mean? So you working at fucking Publix or some shit, that shit going to always be there for the most part. It's going to always be there. People always need food. So you ain't really never got to worry about, you know, losing that type of job. Just unfortunately, of course, them type of jobs don't pay, you know what I mean, a fucking livable wage. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, you got to go to these other jobs and shit. And like I said, a lot of them just don't be having no job security. So, shit fucking sucks, man. Hopefully, a lot of these devs can bounce back, get up on their feet and shit like that. But I'm really just scratching my head when it comes to the Hi-Fi Rush studio. Like, obviously, Hi-Fi Rush ain't make no money. Of course not. It was on Game Pass. And then they just brought it to PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Which it probably was already on the chopping block. They just thought, hey, we'll, you know, scratch up a couple of more dollars before we completely axe it or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Before we completely get rid of it, let's try to, you know, drain some more money about the situation. Put it on PlayStation and see if we can get them to spend some money. You know, so it is what it is, man. This shit crazy, man. This game is shit crazy. I'm still looking forward to the showcase next month because I'm always looking forward to seeing what new games are coming. Because right now, I ain't even really been gaming, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even really been gaming because ain't really shit I want to play. I mean, I got games to play. I'm just not in the mood right now. I'm just not in the mood for games right now, like as far as like playing them. You know what I mean? I played Red Dead. I beat that. Then I went right to Stellar Blade. Wasn't really too happy with that. I beat that. After I beat that, I just was like, man, I'm not even in the mood right now because I'm kind of like disappointed in the way things going. You know what I'm saying? I got to deal with these gamers that accept anything. Again, they accept anything. Shit that can really make the industry better. Nobody want to put forth a fight for that, but we want to do dumb shit like start petitions for PlayStation games going to PC. Like that got anything to do with you. Like this shit is crazy. It's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? These fucking gamers are exhausting. Like at the end of the day, they fucking exhausted, dog. Like, god damn, would y'all fucking put this energy towards some real shit? You know what I mean? Because putting the energy into more people getting to play a game just ain't doing it for me. Like, it just is not doing it for me. You know what I mean? But when y'all niggas is ready to step up for some real shit that's going to benefit all of us, then let's do it. But until then, all this other goofy shit these motherfuckers indulging in, come on, man. This shit is out of hand, dog. Fucking petition to stop games. Come on. Come on. We got way bigger fish to fry. We got way bigger fucking fish to fry. Shout out to Blandrew for the super chat. Phil said Tango can go and then pulled the plug on them studios right after Kid Smooth birthday too. Sheesh. I don't really think it's Phil, dog. I don't think it's Phil. I don't think Phil got no control right now, man. I think it's the higher ups. I don't even think it's Phil. Because Phil do actually play games and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? He do actually play games. Like, he really get busy. I don't really think this is Phil Spencer, man. Because like I said, when he made that announcement about those games going to PlayStation, he insinuated that they just had found out. Like, they were blindsided. Like, they didn't even know that shit was happening. You know what I mean? It was out of his control. So I think somebody else taking over, man. After you spend upwards of $100 billion and then ain't much changing. Like, if you spend that type of money, that shit's supposed to be like a big deal for your company. You spend that type of money and your company still tanking, yeah, somebody like, yo, fuck, no, we got to take over. It's like somebody higher up was like, no, it's time for us to step in. We gave them enough leeway to make, do this shit on their own. We just spent upwards of $100 billion fucking dollars in our company, in our Xbox division is still on a downward incline. No. No, it's time to step in, man. It's time to step the fuck in. This shit is over with. This shit crazy, dog. Shout out to Phil Takes Blue Chew. The circle is complete. All Xbox games, the PS5. I think we're going to find out next month what's going on. I'm still looking forward to next month, man. Like I said, I'm still looking forward. I'm always looking forward. Anytime there's going to be a showcase or anything where they're going to be announcing new games and all that and showing off new shit, I'm always excited for that. Yeah, I mean, that's just the gamer in me. I'm always excited to see what's coming. Right now, I'm kind of in a gaming rut right now, and I really don't have no desire to play any games. Even though I got games to play, like I still got to play Horizon Forbidden West on PC. I'm just not in the mood for it right now. Just not in the mood for it and shit. I never even played the DLC. And I like the game. I love Forbidden West. I'm just not in the mood, man. It's this game and shit just is draining me, dog. It's the way gamers are, the way developers are. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of these games lacking detail. I'm tired of feeling like we're going backwards. How can anybody get excited when it feel like gaming is going backwards? Not forward. You know what I'm saying? Throughout my childhood, coming up through gaming and all that, it always felt like gaming was moving forward. It was forward motion, forward progress. That's what it always was. It was always getting better and better and better. Now it's like gaming is getting worse and worse and worse. Like we're going backwards. How can I get excited for this shit when it feel like I'm going fucking backwards, dog? You know what I'm saying? You playing new games in 2024. They should be surpassing everything that came before it. They should be. Even if we're just talking about on a technical level. You know, with the type of power they working with now, the type of money they working with now, why are we not moving forward in gaming? How is it going backwards? How do you fall in some water 10 years ago, your character get wet, to now 10 years later, you fall in water and it's like you never ever fell in the water. Like the water might as well not even be there. Like how? I know to some of y'all, this is small shit, but it bothers me, dog. Somebody that always seen gaming making leaps forward to now see it making leaps backwards, it's fucking with me, dog. I'm sorry, it's fucking with me. It really is fucking with me, yo. As I was playing Stellar Blade, which first started to take me out the game, and it didn't really take me out, but what first started to fuck with me was the costumes. I'm like, dog, these costumes feel so out of place. It just doesn't make no sense. And then, like I said, I had the bunny outfit on. You know what I'm saying? I slid down some fucking metal hallway or metal chute or whatever, and nothing. I have nothing on. The character has nothing on her legs. And I just slid down a metal shaft and nothing. Got up completely clean. No scratches, no bruises, none of that. It's just like, did I even do anything in this game? Did I actually is this all a figment of my imagination? Did I really just have a boss fight? Because I thought I just had a boss fight. I got thrown all over the fucking arena. You know what I'm saying? I got fucked up all over the arena, but after the fight, I'm perfectly fine. It doesn't even look like I was in the fight. That shit bothers me, dog. It fucking bothers me. When I play Red Dead, right? I'm in a bar. I get into a fight. The guy throws me through the window. I go through the window. I land in the mud. Guess what happened when I got up? I had mud all on my body. Pause. Clothes were dirty. Clothes was muddy. Hair was muddy. Face was muddy because I just fell into some mud. And guess what? We got into a fight. What happened after that fight? Did it look like I just was in a fight? Yes. Face was bruised, black eye, lip busted. I was just in a fucking fight. That's the type of shit I like. This shit really happened. But then when you play some of these other games, you fall into some mud, you get up, and you are completely clean. It's like you never even came in contact with the ground at all. I don't like this shit, especially when games have already done it. I know y'all tired of hearing me complain about this, But this is why I am the way I am right now when it comes to like this gaming shit, and I really don't care, to be honest with you, because we're going backwards and they charging us more money. You start to get frustrated when other people don't see this shit, and it's like, yo, it's right in front of your face. Technology is better. They got bigger budgets. They charging us more money, but we are getting less. How is this not like, how am I the only one that's like, yo, do you not see what the fuck is going on? We're getting less and they charging us more. What the fuck? The consoles we got now are the most powerful consoles we ever had. The technology we got is better than ever. But yet, it ain't showing that in the games. And people like, oh, I don't care. Oh, don't care. You're not a real gamer to me, dog. You don't know nothing about this gaming shit. Like, you just started to me. Like, your mind frame is all tore the fuck up, in my opinion, dog. I come from a time where it was always forward. Games got better and better. Better and better. Shit is crazy. Shout out to Dante 61680. I don't know, Phil only had 35 achievement points on Hi-Fi Rush. Even he didn't beat the game. LOL. Maybe he ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he ain't like it. But the general consensus, they like Hi-Fi Rush. You know what I mean? The general consensus, they like Hi-Fi Rush, dog. But nah, man, y'all come on, man. A lot of y'all was around when games got better within the same generation, let alone another generation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 3. They are in the same generation. We ain't even getting that. We not even getting generational leaps. Back in the day, we got games within the same fucking generation being way better. Actually showing progress, moving forward. Now we just going backwards. Don't nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care. I love Final Fantasy. I don't care that fucking Cloud never gets dirty and shit, or never gets wet, or none of that. I don't care if I get thrown through some dirt. I get up like a fucking supermodel. I don't care if it look like I just took a bath, even though I just climbed out some mud. That's why I put down Plague's Tale, Requiem, whatever that shit called, the latest Plague Tale. If you played that game, it's a part in that game where you got to walk through some fucking nasty, disgusting, slimy, bloody water with corpses all in the water completely red, right? I walked through that shit. Shit was like waist high. Walked through it, climbed out. The character wasn't wet, and none of that shit that was in the water was on the character. When I climbed out of that shit, it looked like I was never in it. I turned the game off. I said, I'm done. I don't want to play no more of this shit. Took me completely out the game. I did not want to play the game no more. I just walked through water that was waist high, that had blood, guts, carcasses, dead bodies, all types of shit in that water. Climbed out the water. The character was completely dry, and none of that shit that was in that water was on the character. It literally looked like I never was even just in some waist high fucking toxic waste. I cut the game off. I literally cut the game off and deleted that shit. I ain't touched it since. I'm good. I was like, I'm good. I don't want to play this. I'm good. Nope. Took me completely out the game. I'm in waist high slop. And it didn't even look like I was in it once I climbed the ladder and got out that motherfucker. I was good. I was like, I don't want to play this shit no more. Turned the shit off, yo. Turned it right off. I turned it off and deleted it. I ain't touched that game since. I'm good, man. I'm fucking good. I don't want to play that type of shit. How the fuck, like, you really put this shit in the game and didn't even program it to where it was like, damn, you climb out that shit, you were like, damn. Yeah, it looked like you just waddled your way through some fucking slop. was nothing. I turned the game off. I didn't want to play it no more, man. I'm good. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I'm just some games. It's just like when it's basic detail missing, I don't want to play that shit no more. That's what really happened with Stellar Blade. Even though I wasn't really into the story like that, but certain shit was happening in that game. I was like, man, I don't want to play this shit no more, man. I just can't wait till it's over. I do like the combat and shit. I enjoyed the boss fights, but that lack of detail, it just took me out the game. Took me right out. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Ain't no way I just walk through some waist high slop and I ain't get a fucking follicle on my fucking clothes. And I'm dry. And I climb out and I'm dry. I'm completely dry. I'm done. Fuck this shit. What's this, Nintendo? I ain't even Nintendo. Shit, even Mario get wet when he get in the water and fucking drip and all that. Nah, I'm good. Shit is crazy. It's crazy, man. But, you know, it is what it is, dog. It is what it is. Gaming seems to be going backwards for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I guess we got to wait for Rockstar to come save us. And so I'm nervous about GTA 6, to be honest with you. I'm nervous about GTA 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm nervous that it's, you know, I was watching a video the other day. I think it was a GTA 5 video. Yeah, I think it was like a GTA 5 video. And as I was sitting there watching the video, it was about some secrets or some shit in GTA 5. As I'm sitting there watching the video, I'm like, I don't think GTA 6 gonna be able to live up to this game. Like, I don't think it's gonna do it. I kind of feel like GTA 5 is like a fucking unicorn or something, yo. Like, I feel like that is like a phenomenon that is probably not going to happen again. I mean, it's going to be a big game. It's going to sell like crazy. You know, the first couple of days, it's going to break records. I know it's going to do all of that shit. But I'm like, when the dust settles, is this still going to be as good as GTA 5? And I'm like, I don't know, man. As I'm looking at that video and I'm just looking at GTA 5, I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I don't really know if they can do it again. I don't know. I don't know if they can do it again. I don't even know if it's possible to do it again. Because GTA 5 is just something different. You know what I'm saying? To me. Like just playing that game, driving around in that world, looking at that world that they constructed, looking at how that game goes, all the jokes, all the cartoons on the TV, the advertisements, just looking at everything, looking at the complete game, the complete package of what they put together. I don't know if they're going to be able to reach them heights again, man. I don't know. It would be like I feel like if GTA 6 is better than GTA 5 or just as good as GTA 5, then hands down, I will never have an argument with anybody that's saying that a developer is better than Rockstar. If they can do it again with GTA 6, I will never indulge in a back and forth about any developer being better than Rockstar. I just won't do it because I think that the shit is kind of impossible. That's just how I just got this vibe, yo. I just got this vibe. When I was looking at that video, I just got this vibe where it's like, yo, I don't think they can do this shit again, yo. I really don't, man, because again, the total package of GTA 5, I'm not talking about that online shit. I'm just talking about the total package, the way the world works, the way the world is, how the NPCs go on about their business, the way that I don't know. I don't know if they can do it again, man. Red Dead 2 is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know. I don't think they can surpass this shit. I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous. For real, like this shit is a tall order. Like the pressure is on. I can only imagine what they going through at that studio, dog, because the shit that they put out is some of the best shit I have ever played. And to be able to top that or match that, keep doing this shit consistently. And then it's like some of our favorite studios have been failing lately. I mean, it's like, oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tall order, but if they live up to it, I will never have another debate about Rockstar. They will be the greatest, and that will not be up for debate. If they do this shit again, if they do it again with GTA 6, I will never debate Rockstar again, dog. It's not up for debate. They are the greatest. They the best. It's nothing else to talk about. I'm not even entertaining a back and forth over that. But that's if they do it again. We'll see. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I hope, of course, you know what I mean? Keep hope alive, but I don't know, man. We'll see, man. We're going to see. We're going to see. The PS3 and the 360 held it back. I think at first, I think when they re-released it on PS4 and Xbox One, I think that's the game that they wanted to release. You know what I'm saying? I think the game that they put out is the game that they wanted. I think the game that they put out is actually the game that they wanted. Of course, like I said back then, when it first came out on the 360 and the PS3, y'all remember me. And I was like, man, I don't know about that. I don't think this is it. You know what I'm saying? I remember I told y'all way back when, 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was telling y'all that 360 and PS3 wasn't the real release, and it was hard to enjoy and all that, because I'm like, this ain't the game they wanted. You know what I mean? But I think when they re-released it on the PS4 and the Xbox One and PC, I think they were happy with that. That's what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, because it's like that game to me, man, is... Man, like I told you, I felt like I live in Los Santos when I play that game, yo. Like, it's the most comforting game that I can think of when I play. Like, I just feel like I'm somewhere else. I'm just in a whole nother world. It's like I'm really in a fantasy land or some shit. Like, it's comfortable. I'm rich in the game and all that type of shit. Like, I can do what I want. It's something. Yo, that game is special to me. That game is a special game to me, dog. Like, that's a special game, and I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it again. That game's a special fucking game, man. I felt that same way with Red Dead 2 on the second time. You know, the last time I just played it, I was like, yo, this is special right here, dog. This is something else. These motherfuckers are geniuses. Like, this, I don't even understand how people can even fix like, even right now, I don't even understand how you can compare any other developer with Rockstar. I don't even understand. I mean, I'll entertain it right now. Like I said, if GTA 6 comes out and it do what it do, I ain't entertaining that shit no more. But even right now, I don't understand how anybody can compare to them bulls. Because playing Red Dead 2, I was just like, this is insane, yo. Like, these motherfuckers, they know magic. They know magic, man. No, of course they can improve GTA 5. Like, of course the graphics and all that shit is going to be improved. I just don't know if they're going to be able to capture that magic again. You know what I'm saying? Of course, GTA. Listen, like, GTA 5 is timeless. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course the technology and all that shit going to be better. The graphics going to be better. All that shit probably, car damage and all that probably is going to be better. But it's just like, that magic that game captured, I don't know, man. I don't know. I got high expectations. That's going to be a game where it's like, no, you can't sleep up to that release. You know what I mean? That week, that thing coming out, it's going to be like, I ain't even, you're just going to be looking at the clock like, come on, get this shit over with. Like, let's go. I'm ready to play this motherfucker. Like, this shit crazy. Like, these motherfuckers, these dudes, man. But this is magic. They got to recapture again. And I don't know if they're going to be able to live up to the task. Some notable people have left the studio. So you got to keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? And but hopefully the people that left, they left an impression on the people that was already there, and they want to live up to the hype. But I just can't wait for the game. That's all. They need the crunch. They need to, if crunching produce product like that, then oh well, man. Listen, nothing good comes easy, right? Nothing good comes easy. That's what they say, right? So if you want your shit to be breaking records, you want to be able to make a fucking $1 billion in 24 hours and all that, that shit don't come easy. That shit gonna take long nights, long days. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, Once that motherfucker come out, it's going to all pay off. It's going to all pay off. Vacation time, bonuses, all that shit. It's going to pay off. And, you know, some of them employees got the right contracts and shit. But, yeah, man. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? This nigga Kovu, dog. Yeah, I don't know. I'm always taken aback when somebody say Kovu said Red Dead 2 is fire, but GTA just doesn't hit. I don't. What is the problem? What are you struggling with? What is it about the game that doesn't hit? You got on GTA 4, you got on GTA 5, and it just didn't click. What is holding you back? Red Dead, listen, I can understand people not liking Red Dead because for real, Red Dead, if you got ADD and all that, I can understand. If you're one of them people that just want to get right to the action right away, you ain't there's right action. You know what I mean? Red Dead is a slow burn, but it's a beautiful slow burn. You dig what I'm saying? Like Red Dead is a slow burn, so I can understand people like having short attention spans and all that shit, attention deficit disorder. I can see them not like getting into Red Dead, but like games like GTA 5, like soon as the game start off, it's already lit. So I don't know what the fuck people be struggling with. Like I don't get it, man. GTA is fucking fire. This might be Rockstar first flop. Listen, right now, the way things is going, it could be, man. I mean, it's not going to be a flop as far as sales go, right? But it could be a situation like a Cyberpunk. Not that the game will release broken, because we know they don't do that. But what I mean is, like, even though Cyberpunk like had a bad launch, they still sold like more than most gamers developers do. Like that shit still did like 13 million, even though that shit was like broken and all that shit and unplayable and shit like that. So they could have a situation like that because everybody buying it off the name alone. Like everybody's buying GTA 6 off the name alone. Now, once we all have the game and we start to play it, then shit can start to unravel. But as far as flop on that point, they're not going to flop from sales or money being made. But as far as like the last, game of the year awards and all that shit, they probably could be not nominated. It could probably be like one of the most hated games of the year. It could go bad. And we've seen the way shit going nowadays. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. No matter how much you like their previous games, nobody is safe, dog. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep hope alive, though. I'm gonna keep hope alive. I'm gonna keep hope alive. I wouldn't say Red Dead. I think, first of all, Red Dead and GTA is hard to compare. It's kind of hard to compare. You can't compare those two. They two completely different games. You know what I'm saying? They are two completely different games. So it's hard. I don't understand how anybody wouldn't understand if somebody think that GTA is better than Red Dead or vice versa, because they are two different games. They are two completely different games. So when you argue with them between those two, it just depends on what type of shit you really, really like. If you into the Westerns and all that type of shit and the way that play out, if you like that type of shit, you probably gonna lean more towards Red Dead. But if you into like, modern crime and bank heists and shit like that, dysfunctional families and the hood and shit like that, and just cars in general, like just a modern look, you're going to probably lean more towards GTA. But it can go either way. I like GTA better than Red Dead because I like that. I like a modern setting more than I like the Western. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really a big Western bull. Like for real, I'm not like a Western dude at all. Red Dead actually was good enough to make me like that game. The Red Dead 2 anyway was good enough to make me like that Western shit and accept that setting and all that shit. But other than that, I'm not a Western dude. I don't like watching Westerns and none of that shit. So Red Dead was just that good to make me enjoy it at, for that time. But I like more of a modern setting, cars and shit like that. So I lean more towards GTA. Both games are fantastic though, but I lean more. If I had to choose between GTA 6 and Red Dead 3, I'm going with GTA 6 any day of the week. If I had to choose between GTA 6 or Red Dead 3 and 4, I'm going with GTA 6. You know what I mean? Any day of the week and twice on Sundays, because I just like more of a modern setting. That's really it. I like cars and shit like that, and a modern setting over Western. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But some people may like the opposite, and I get it. I get it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep hope alive, man. Don't let it. I ain't got no reason to think that GTA is gonna be like trash or anything, GTA 6, but I just don't know if they can recapture that glory of GTA 5 for me. That shit's special. That shit is special. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I just had to come talk to y'all for a little bit. A lot going on today. Xbox, Microsoft, man, closing more studios. Of course, we'll revisit this on Sunday, and people have they take. Next month, what is that? June. Next month, AGS is going to be on June 5th or 6th. When we get a little bit closer to that day, I'll let y'all know exactly. It's going to be a Wednesday or a Thursday for that week, because I'm not going to be available June 9th for AGS. So I'm just going to do it early, no days off. Shout out to the OG, triple OG Optimus Code, no days off. So it just might be earlier in that week. So it might be 2 podcasts in the same week for the week of June 3rd. AGS will be like the 5th, June 5th or June 6th. Because that June 9th, I won't be available to do no podcast, nor would I be available June 8th, June 7th, or none of that shit. So June 9th, 10th, I won't be available. So it's just going to be early that week. But I'll keep people, I'll definitely keep y'all reminded leading up to that day. But it's probably going to most likely be June 6th. I'll be able to do it that day, which will be a Thursday. And that should be a good day to do it, because most of all the news for that week will probably already be out. I mean, I know we still would have that Friday, but I'm not going to be able to do it June 7th. So yeah, just to bring that up. Like I said, I'll keep y'all reminded leading up to that shit. No days off. No days off. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. Make sure y'all hit the like button on y'all way out. I appreciate y'all for being here. Whoa. June, what's June 15th? And when is that Xbox showcase and all that shit? Ain't that June 9th? Oh my God. Damn, that is some bad fucking timing, dog. Because that would have been, no. Is that June 9th? When is that Xbox showcase? Son of a bitch. Ah, man, hold on, man. I might have to. When is that Xbox showcase? Somebody give me the date on that, please. It's on June 9th? You motherfucker. Damn, I just thought about that. Ah, damn. So that was supposed to be like the Xbox showcase and then go right into AGS Live? Ouch. Damn. Yeah, man. Hold on. It's June 13th? Well, hold on. Where we at? It'll be dope to talk about anything else. Hold on. When is the showcase? When is the goddamn showcase? What day is the showcase? I'm confused. What day is the damn showcase? Is it the 9th? It's the 9th, right? The 13th? What the hell? It's the 9th, right? Okay, yeah, it's the 9th. Yeah, fuck, damn. That was supposed to be like a Super Sunday. Damn. Ain't this about a bitch? Well, too late now, and I can't change plans and shit, so I'm not even gonna be home and none of that shit, man. So it's too late now, and it just fuck, damn, man. Yeah, because we always do the showcase and then we go right into AGS. Because it's gonna be June 9th, which is a Sunday. Damn. Well, fuck. Sorry, people. That ain't going. That is damn. I ain't even realized that when these plans got made and shit. I probably would have changed them, but too late now. Anyway, fuck yeah. So I'm probably gonna do the podcast June 6th. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might take my laptop with me and maybe do. Nah. I'm not even gonna be. No. It's not happening. It's not happening. Yo, as far as that Xbox showcase, I mean, I'll tweet about it, but I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to. I mean, I could watch it if I want to, but I don't think I'm gonna be like trying to be sitting in no fucking hotel room and no shit like that watching no fucking Xbox fucking showcase. I'm gonna be out. So I don't know. Y'all, I'll probably tweet about it from time to time, but y'all ain't gonna get my thoughts on it probably until sometime that week after. But damn, man. Oh well, fuck. That sucks. And I don't particularly like that. I like it. That's usually like a Super Sunday type of thing. Like, you know what I mean? We got the showcase. I do a live reaction to the showcase, and then right after the showcase, we do the motherfucking AGS podcast. Damn, that's crazy. Shout out to Ball Daily. Shout out to Ball Daily for the super chat. Now you gotta have Xbox and Shambles in the title. You PlayStation Ninjas already won. Xbox once again reminds all the industry talks about. Come on, man. We're gonna see you on Sunday. I'm gonna hear how you gonna damage control this motherfucker. Damn, my bad, gentlemen. It looked like it ain't going. Damn, I'm gonna have to miss it. Fuck, I will not be able to do a live reaction to the Xbox showcase, nor will there be able to be a podcast following the showcase like it usually is. The podcast for that week is going to be like June 6th. That'll be way before that. Fuck, man, I fucked this up, but I ain't even do it. But I whatever, man. Shout out to Slizzle420. He said, "Thus rap beef is watered down. I hope it's over. When my mother talking about it, I'm over it." Oh shit. Not Mom Dukes. Damn, Mom Dukes talking about it. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's time to move on, man. When you got motherfucking casuals start getting into the mix, that's when you know you don't even waste your time and energy. Damn, dog. Oh well, man. I guess I ain't gonna be able to do this one. When this fucking PlayStation Showcase shit coming out? Hopefully that don't interfere. Damn. Man, that's wild. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all Sunday, 3 p.m. EST. AGS Live. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Appreciate everybody for coming through for the live light. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that supported the stream. I appreciate y'all. And I see y'all on Sunday. You know, if you want to speak, hit me up on Twitter, and everybody's welcome, man. Anyway, I see y'all later, man. It's your boy Hard8. I'm gone. Deuces.